Hi, this is Jason Blake with Henrico County Recreation and Parks, and I'm here today with Andy Crane. We're here to show you all some high-intensity interval training exercises. We're first going to start with a warm-up of a series of exercises we each do for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go into the main workout, which you saw at the very beginning of that warm-up and workout slide. So we're going to start with 30 seconds of each warm-up exercise. That's going to be walk in place, jog in place, heel kicks or butt kicks, jumping jacks, air squats, alternate lunges, and then back to jogging in place before we get into the main workout. Okay, so Andy and I are going to be in our designated spots here, and all we're going to do is go through each one real quickly, and then we're going to go through each main workout exercise real quickly, and then Andy and I together are going to go through the whole workout for one round. The workout's set for 3 rounds, 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest, but depending on your fitness level, you can choose how many rounds you want to do. Okay, so demonstrations of each exercise. We're going to do just walking in place. You pump your arms, light on your feet. You do this one for 30 seconds, and then you transition into a light jog in place, pumping your arms. Nice and easy. Remember to breathe. And then we're going to take it up a little higher to our heel kicks or butt kicks. That's where you kick your heels behind you. Try and kick your rear end. Then we're going to transition to jumping jacks. So you're going to go jumping jacks. Or if you need to, you can modify. While Andy does a higher intensity, you can modify here. Okay, then from there, we're going to go into our air squats. So you're going to spread your feet apart. Chest up, you're going to sit your hips back, and you're going to go as low as you can and squat down and up for 30 seconds. If you can't go that low, just modify it to your depth. Okay, nice, easy breathing as you go through those air squats. Again, get as low as you can and come up. Good. Next, you're going to put your feet together. We're going to do those alternating lunges. So we're going to start with our left leg. You're going to step out and push back. And then right leg. Step out and push back. Okay, so you would do each one of these for 30 seconds, alternating legs. And then we will go back, before we get into the main workout, to that jogging in place. Pumping those arms. We're both already getting our heart rates up. Okay, and relax. So that would be your warm-up, just one time through, 30 seconds of each one of those exercises, okay? Now we're gonna go through each main set exercise. So just like in warm-up, you're gonna have a set of 30 seconds of air squats. Then you're gonna do your alternating lunges, okay? If you want to take up the intensity, hold those legs out. Okay, and your jump and switch for a jumping lunge. Switch, 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 okay? So that would be 30 seconds there. That takes up the heart rate a little bit higher. Then you're gonna go into burpees, okay? Everyone, if you don't know what a burpee is, you're gonna reach up. We're gonna come all the way down to the mat, kick back, do a push-up, touch that chest, push all the way up, kick back in, and then jump up. Okay, if you need to modify that, you have several modifications. You can reach up. Okay, you're going to reach all the way down. Step back, hold a plank. You can drop the knees, and then you can do your push-up from there, and then step in, reach up. Okay, or another modification would just be reaching up. Andy and I will reach up. We're going to reach down, touch our toes, no going down to the mat, and then just going to reach up again. If you want to add to that, you can raise up on your toes for your calves. Okay, so you got several modifications there. Once we complete our burpees, our modified burpees for 30 seconds, we're going to hang down on the mat. We're going to go into our push-ups or modified push-ups. Okay, so regular push-ups Andy and I will both get up on our feet and hands. Nice tight plank position. That head and spine are neutral, looking slightly down at the mat. Pushing up, touching that chest to the floor. And all the way back up. We would do that for 30 seconds. If you need to, you can modify that by getting on your knees. You can cross your ankles, drop those hips a little bit so your rear end's not pushed back, it's tucked underneath you. And now you're going to push down, touch your chest, and press up. Okay, and if you need to, Andy can stay down in his push-ups, but if you need to and you can't get down on the floor, you can find a wall, place your feet behind you, tuck your hips, and then you can do a wall push-up, okay? Putting all your body weight into that wall, okay? So once we go into those push-ups for 30 seconds, we're now going to get into that plank position where we go into our mountain climbers. So here, and then you're just going to drive one knee in and alternate as quickly as you can for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and break. You would do that for 30 seconds. If you need to modify that, you can come up and just slow down the pace. Step in, step out, step in, step out. Good, Andy, step in, step out, step in, step out, and relax. Good, so that would be after the push-ups, the mountain climbers, and then we're going to go down into our plank position. So several ways for your plank. You're going to do a plank hold. You can do that push-up mountain climb position where you're up on your hands, flat back, abs are in tight, so you can see how Andy's back is nice and flat. Hips are stacked. He's already starting to shake, which means he's really working that core. Okay, and then he's up on his toes, and all that pressure is in his core and up into his shoulders. Okay, relax, buddy. All right, or you can go down to your elbows. Stack those elbows under your shoulders. Okay, elbows under the shoulders. Same position, stacking those hips. Back is flat, neutral spine, head is looking down slightly at the mat, so you're not putting any tension on your neck there. And relax. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, Jason.
Okay. And then we can go into another modified version, where if you're not ready for that, you can just go onto your elbows, and then just keep your knees flat on the floor. Lift your feet and toes off the mat. Drop those hips so you feel that core engage, and then you can just hold it there. Perfect, Andy, while you hold that there for 30 seconds. Okay, good job. All right, then we're going to go into our next one where you're going to be seated on your mat. Okay, several versions here as well. So you're going to be seated, slightly lean back, your hands just outside your hips, and you're going to what we call V-sit. So you're going to kick your legs all the way out, and then you're going to tuck those knees into your chest and kick them straight back out. 30 seconds of V-sits, in and out, in and out. If you want to modify that, when you kick it back out, slightly tap the floor, take off that resistance a little bit, and then back in to your chest. Another version, you can just go one knee at a time, kick it out, and then switch and back out. Good, all right? So then we'll come up a little bit, place our heels on the floor, toes pulled back. So the next one we're doing is our seated oblique twist, getting those side muscles there. So we can twist left to right.
Do we have our feet on the floor?
To take the tension off, you can keep your feet on the floor. If you want to take that intensity up, you can raise those feet, make it a little bit harder, so now your core's working a little bit more. Good question, buddy. Now you feel that tension more in your lower abs and your obliques. Okay, excellent job there. So then from there, we're going to lie flat with our hands under our lower back. This is our reverse crunch. So here, support that lower back and keep those knees flexed, those heels pressed down to the floor, and those toes pulled back. You're going to tap the floor, and then you're going to reverse crunch up, raising those hips slightly, targeting lower abs, and then a light tap back down and back up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and break. If you want to modify that, and for some reason it may put pressure on your lower back, you can just go one knee and then tap down and then switch, just like Andy and I are doing here, and alternate from side to side. Good. Then our last one, we will be doing our supine heel touches. So this is where you lay flat, just like we were, but this time you're going to flatten your feet. Knees will be bent, flexed, and you're going to take your hands, bring them down beside you, kind of like a penguin. Okay, fingertips will be reaching for your heel. And do your best to reach and try and touch your heel each time. And you should feel that in your obliques while your midsection is contracted. If you want a little bit harder, take those feet further out. Now you got to reach further to get to your heels. And make sure your shoulder blades are up off the mat and your head is looking up so you don't put any pressure on your neck or your spine. And then once you reach side to side for 30 seconds, you take a break. And then what you would do, that would be one full round of all 10 exercises. And then you would take a 1 minute break. Or if you're doing one round, you could be done, just stretch it out after. Take a 1 minute break. If you want to do a second round, go through it again, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. And then once you complete that, you could do a third round if you're ready for that level, and do it all again, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. And then at the end of that third round, you're finally done, and then you can stretch it out, okay? So what Andy and I are gonna do now is we're actually gonna go through this entire workout for one round, just as it's laid out, the warm-up exercise for 30 seconds, and then the main set exercises for 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. And then we're gonna be done after one round. And again, you can choose if you decide to do another round or two after that. All right, so Andy, now we'll pop back up. Okay, so we're gonna start on the clock. We got 30 seconds of each warm-up exercise, so walking in place. And then we're gonna do all of those, take a quick little break, shake it out, and then get into our main workout set. You ready, buddy?
Sounds good. Let's
go. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna walk it out for 30 seconds, getting that blood flowing. You're gonna pump those arms, get everything moving, get everything loosened up. And if you don't wanna do these warm-up exercises, it's okay. You can go outside, go for a light walk or jog around the neighborhood or something, and then come back in and do the HIIT workout yourself. Okay, so we got about 10 more seconds here, then Andy and I are going to take it up to a jogging in place. Just a light jog, still pumping our arms. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and light jog. Taking it up a little bit, still pumping those arms. And since it is getting nicer outside these days, I wouldn't blame you all for wanting to go outside and get a nice little walk or run in, and then come back and do these body weight exercises. Got about 10 more seconds. Then we're going to take it to those heel kicks or butt kicks. Loosen up those hamstrings and glutes. And 3, 2, 1. Heel kicks, butt kicks. Still pumping those arms. Getting that heart rate up. And if you need to modify that, Andy, you keep going. You can just kick behind you. Just still loosen up the hamstrings and the glutes. And we got about 5 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to those high knee jogs. High knee jogs, pumping those arms, getting those knees up. You can hear us breathing, so that means we're getting those heart rates up.
I think it's me that hear breathing.
No, I think it's me, buddy. Me or it's both of us, I don't know. And then Andy can keep going. If you want to modify that, you can just march high knees in place, okay? So you choose how you want your workout to go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we go to jumping jacks. Modify it if you want to, or do full version like Andy. Good. Getting those arms up. Good old-fashioned exercise always gets the heart rate up. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we take those feet shoulder width apart. We're going to sit back into our heels and do some air squats for 30 seconds. Go as deep as your body will allow you to go. Taking it down and up, down and up. Just air squats, your own pace for 30 seconds. Make sure you're dropping those hips between those heels, keeping that chest up and that core nice and tight. We got about 5 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. Feet come together. Now I'm going to take it out to those alternating lunges we did earlier in the video. So you're going to step it out with the left leg. Push back. Together. Step it out. Right leg. Alternate back and forth your own pace for 30 seconds here. Good job. We're going to keep going for about another 10 seconds. And then we're going to take it back to our jogging in place to get that heart rate back up again before we get into our main workout. 3, 2, and 1. Back to that jogging in place. It's our last one for warm up before we get into that main workout. For Andy and I, we're going to do 1 round. You at home can decide if you want to do all 3. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Here we go. We're resting in 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake it out. Grab some water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And make sure you have your supply list from the beginning of the video, a yoga mat, towel, something like that. Because we're going to be up and down off the floor. So Andy and I getting our breath back. Now we're going to go into our air squats. 30 seconds air squats. Then we're going to alternating lunges, burpees, push-ups, mountain climbers, all the way down through all 10 exercises. 30 seconds of work.
And I'm excited,
15 seconds of
really
rest.
excited.
We're already drenched in sweat here. So this looks good. So it'll be a good workout. And it doesn't take very long to get that heart rate up and go through all 10 of these exercises. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start with those air squats. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, go. Get in as many as you can in that 30 seconds. Again, to your fitness level, to your depth of movement for those air squats. We're 10 seconds in. Keep going. Then we take 15 seconds to shake it out before we hit that next exercise. There's only about 5 minutes of work when you add all this together. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 15 seconds break. Catch your breath. And then we're going to go into those alternating lunges. Now remember, you can do the lunge jumps to take up that intensity if you want to. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Andy choose what he wants to do.
I think I'll stick with the normal stuff.
That sounds good to me. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Keeping that chest up, getting that back knee as close to the mat as you can. Alternating legs each time. Good job. And we're almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo!
Nice job, Jason.
Shake it out. Thanks, buddy. You too. All right. Now we have our burpees. Remember the modifications. Reach up, touch your toes, reach up again, or take it down to the mat, kick back, come in, and come up with no push-up. All right. I'm doing full burpees. I'll let my man here choose what he wants to do.
I'm going to try those full burpees.
Here we go, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Push up, kick back up, jump up. Again, as many as you can in that 30 seconds. Try and challenge yourself each round you do. Okay? As you go through these exercises, you should be getting looser and getting that heart rate up so you can always challenge from round 1 to round 3. And here we go, finishing in 2 and 1. Shake it out. Good job, man.
Oh, thank you.
All right, down on the mat. Now we have those push-ups. And the rest of our exercises
These are probably my least favorite.
will be down on the mat. They're a lot of people's least favorite. So I'm gonna do some push-ups, starting in 5 seconds. Pick your modification or your method in 3, 2, 1, begin. Try and touch that chest. Remember to breathe. Out on the way up, in on the way down. That hard part of every exercise is where you breathe out. Trying to touch that chest if you can. And if you need to, start with regular push-ups and then modify it to finish to keep good form. Never sacrifice your form. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stretch it out real quick. Next, we have those mountain climbers. As you can see, we haven't gotten through one round yet, and we're dripping sweat.
Absolutely.
So there's a good workout here. All body resistance exercises.
That spotlight doesn't help, Jason.
No, it doesn't. It's a little bit warmer in here. So here we go. We're going to get up into that mountain climber position, that plank position or push-up position, and we're going to go as fast as we can for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Left, right. Good. As quickly as you can. And again, that modification, you can either slow it down or you can step in, step out, step in, step out. Good job. Got about 10 seconds left. Finishing up. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Next, we go into that plank hold. As you can see, Andy's sweating in his glasses right there. All right, I need some windshield wipers on those glasses.
I need hair on my head.
We both do, buddy. All right, plank position. So I'm gonna go to my elbows, and I'm gonna let Andy choose which route he wants to go. So we're gonna take it down to our elbows, flat back, those shoulder blades pulled back and tight together, and take it up, and hold. Still remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. A plank may seem hard, but at the moment we're in right now is kind of a rest period for us.
Amen.
Because we're not doing much movement to get that heart rate up, but we're still working, especially working that core nice and tight. Pull the shoulder blades back into your back pocket, and we're almost done. Got about 5 seconds left. And relax. Good job. Now everything else is either seated or on our backs. So we're going to flip it around.
Jason, on those planks,
Yes, sir.
the high plank or the low plank, which one is,
Harder.
yeah, supposedly?
The lower plank on your elbows is harder.
Okay.
Okay. So just remember that at home. Elbow plank is harder. You're lower to the ground, and you don't have as much stability when you're in that lower plank position.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anytime. You just wanted that extra rest period, I know.
Amen. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
I got you. All right, here we go. Seated V-sits. Again, knees to chest, kicking back out. And 3, 2, 1, begin. In, out, in, out. If you want to modify it, tap the floor, back in. Tap the floor, back in. Or go one leg and then the other to do those V-sits. Finish it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick break. Good job, buddy. We got 3 left. Oblique twist are next. So that same V-sit position, we just now bring our hands up and rotate side to side. All right, and 3, 2, 1, here we go. Andy's doing the hard version.
For now.
I'm doing the modified version with my feet on the floor. But if you want to take it up, just lift those feet and still go side to side. And try and drive not just that elbow, but each shoulder to the side. Really get those deep internal, external oblique muscles. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job, buddy. 2 left.
2 to go.
All right, on our backs. Hands under your lower back for more support.
Right.
We have that reverse crunch. So we're going to bend those knees, pull those toes towards us, and we're going to lift our knees to our chest, and then lightly tap our heels to the floor for 30 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Raise up, tap down. Raise up, down, up, down. Again, if you need to modify this one, go one knee and then switch. You're still working the core, and our target here is those lower abdominals. We got about 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax.
That was a long 5 seconds.
It was
Jason.
long. It was. I said 10 actually.
Oh, okay.
I did say 10, buddy. All right, here we go. Feet flat. Last one. That penguin exercise, or heel touches. So we're going to keep our knees flexed at 90, our heels flat on the floor, hands at the side, not rubbing the floor of the carpet, keeping them up. And we're going to reach for our heels for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Right to left or left to right. Keep that head up, looking up. That chin is open. Shoulder blades are off the mat. And reach side to side. If you're not reaching your heels, bring them in a little bit. If you are, challenge yourself and take them out and reach further for the heel touches. We've got about 5 seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
There we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, something I like to do, just challenge people.
I forgot my line. Sorry,
Yeah,
Jason.
no, you're good. So, we're gonna stand it back up. And as you can see, we're sweaty and we just did 1 round. So you would start with that warm up, 30 seconds of each exercise we just went through, and you can refer to the slide at the very beginning if you need to remember the exercises. And then we go through the main set, 10 exercises, and it's 30 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. And then after all 10 are completed, rest 1 minute, do round 2, complete it, rest a minute, round 3, or whatever your fitness level is, you can decide how many rounds you actually want to do, okay? You can also look into taking that rest period down a little bit. Okay, so instead of 15 seconds, you can go 10 seconds, all right? So that completes our HIIT workout for the day, all right? So I just want to thank Andy for joining me today and getting a good sweat on. I didn't want to be the only one sweating today, okay? And again, I'm Jason Blake with Henrico County Recreation and Parks, Andy Crane, and we hope you all are out there staying healthy and safe, and we hope to be back in our rec center soon, seeing you guys all in person. So again, thank you for tuning into the video, and again, you can refer to the slides at the very beginning. Everyone have a great day.